Hey, what's up there, Grand Rising, y'all? What's good, yo? Hold up, wait, give me a second. Let me see something. My forehead shiny than a. Is it still just a shiny? I don't know why my forehead be shiny like that. I just wait. Grand Rising, guys. I drink a lot of water though, so I guess it is gonna shine. It just sometimes I get confused. You see how that shit shine? Look like it's something on that motherfucker. Excuse my French, y'all. Listen today. I ain't gonna lie. I woke up today and I said, "Peace be still." Grand Rising, greetings, hello there. Welcome to day 12 on my 21 days. I pray. I woke up this morning, I said, "Peace be still." That was like the first thought on my mind. Y'all work with me here. I'm trying to. All right, today our thought is going to be peace. Now, as you guys know, I come on here every day and I talk about my challenges. I talk about my tribulations. I talk about my growth process, and I even express some methods that I use, some things that work, and I'm pretty sure I've even told you some things that don't work, because when you see me and you look at me, you see grace. You see the grace of God. You see the grace that I give to myself. And if you are not a person that operates out of grace, 9 times out of 10, I don't rock with you like that. Okay, it just is what it is, guys. I'm not for everybody. I don't have time for all that gushy mushy stuff in the middle. It's either it's black or it's white. I don't do gray, so that's on you. But either way, we in here to win this war within ourselves, the battle within us, because I guarantee you and I promise you, I don't care what you do until you have learned to be at peace with yourself and love yourself, you will never be able to share that in a relationship with another person. And practicing peace with yourself is just as important as any other any other situation, any other condition. It's an atmosphere. It's just something about when you wake up in the morning and you have your mind set and you declare and you decree how you want your day to be, especially if you're declaring and decreeing peace be still, and you wake up in your power. Now I'm gonna tell you, it sounds really good, right? But you have to ask yourself, what conditions can this person be under when they wake up? They have to say, "Peace be still," right? A lot of times people mistake other people's kindness for weakness. They mistake the need of me needing peace for the fact that I might, I don't know, I can't even get the words to come out of my mouth, but I think sometimes people think that when I choose peace, I might be scared of them. Under the bush, under the bush, the bush. Glory be to the Most High God. Have mercy on you. I call peace to be still because one day I had to tell somebody, and and this person, I'm telling you, this person, they really tried everything they could to try to get me to come out of my character. They have even blatantly jumped up in my face and disrespected me in hopes that I would react to their low vibing frequency. But I looked at that person and I told them, I am a child of God. And when I told them I'm a child of God, I seen the spirit make their whole body shake under the bush. Let me tell y'all something. When God says, "Touch not my anointed," do not mess with the children of God. Make a long story short, after ignoring that nigga, matter of fact, this is a co-worker too. You know what I mean? You know, one of those people that struggle with their masculine and feminine energy. They don't know if they want to be a girl, if they want to be a boy, and they just be always on some, chaotic nonsense, trying to smile in your face, but the whole time want to take your place. Like, first of all, do you know how old I am? You really think some little punk like you gonna come and trick me out my spot? Like, are you serious? Like, dude, I've been through hell and back. Like, do you not understand? I have physically danced with the devil. Not even in the middle of the night in broad daylight. You ain't never seen nothing like this. So make a long story short, I had to tell that motherfucker, look, he was like, why you always want to be so professional? Why you always want to be so disciplined? Why you always so restricted? I told that motherfucker, cause I'm scared of me, bitch. Cause I'm scared of myself. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. You know what I mean? He looking at it like, well, we was very up in the administrative status at the job. You know what I mean? We were both like managing. We was up there. But I don't care. I could be the king of the world. I mean, queen of the world. I'm still going to operate out of the peace and the function that God gave me. I'm never going to let my title or my position in this world, in this life, get to my head to make me act more savage than I already am, because I already know how savage I am. See, you want to know how savage I am, but if you find out how savage I am, you're not going to survive that. So once again, ask yourself, what type of environment might this person come from when they just want peace? So today, my lesson is respect people's peace and respect people's boundaries, yo. To not think that because a person wants to operate out of peace or that they're peaceful with you, that they are scared of you. Please don't think that, especially if it's a child of God. God does not operate out of fear. God does not even have the spirit of fear. The spirit of fear don't even come from God. That's a whole nother entity that has nothing to do with God. So in saying that, I am saying this. Protect your energy. Protect your peace. Protect your thoughts. Protect your relationships. Protect your time. Protect your space. And understand that there are people out there who are in your circle, in your family, at your job, all around, that are just put here to trigger you. Now, once again, are you going to allow those people to have a remote control on your emotions? I'm a very funny person because sometimes people will do like the most foul thing to me and I don't react. And then it's like, it'd be the simplest thing, like a piece of hair on the floor after I mop, and then boom, I explode. And then they're trying to figure me out, like, yo, what is up with you? Like, you ain't get mad at that. And how you? Because I get angry when I want to get angry. I get mad when I feel like getting mad. And I'm gonna tell you another thing about me too. This about to be the craziest thing you've ever heard. But I am a true believer of what I'm about to say. I am a true believer that the Almighty Creator God is okay with my anger, because only time I get angry is if it's something wrong. I truly believe that my anger is justified by the Almighty Creator. So therefore, you better stay out my way with that nonsense, because I don't get angry over anything that is just not wrong. I never get angry about righteous things. You guys know that God does have a side of him that, boy, you know that part of God that when he get angry, like I am the representation of that, and I'm okay with it. Everybody can't be angels. Some of us gotta be demons and be okay with that. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And that right there is a general flow of how you operate in the flesh. I am in this world, not of this world, and greater is the God that is in me. But that does not mean that just because I am a child of God, that it is sweet. He who dwells in the shadow of the Most High will abide in the secret places of the Almighty. See, a lot of you people don't know, but just like God moving the light, he moving the dark too. The same God that there is in the daytime when it's light is the same God that it is in the dark. And the crazy thing is that these demons, these demonic entities, these dark forces, a lot of them know and understand the rules of spirituality as far as what they can do and what they can't do more than some of us good Christians. Now, unfortunately, as long as we're in that flesh, there's going to be a part of you that's going to be a little bit, you know it. As long as you're in the flesh, you're going to have that part of you. And you know, I shouldn't say demon and I shouldn't say demonic, but they do say that as long as you're in the flesh, you're going to be tested and influenced by the devil. That's just what your flesh does. But individually, it is your choice. Do you want to operate out of the flesh or do you want to operate out of the spirit? And just to clarify myself, just because I operate out of the spirit does not mean that I will not fall short of God's glory. There will be times where I will not act like an angel all the time. Can't nobody be an angel all the time. So if I'm not being an angel, then what am I going to be? It is what it is, guys. And for my peace, oh yeah, boy. I will switch up on your bitch ass and turn into the motherfucking devil myself for my peace. Oh yes, I will. Oh yes, I will. Yeah. And unfortunately, listen, guys, it is what it is, y'all. I don't care how crazy I sound right now. I don't just want to be good, I want to be great. I'm going to say that to you again. I don't just want to be good, I want to be great. Being good, I ain't with that. Nope. I don't want to be good, I want to be great. And being great means that you're going to have to look past good and do what you got to do to be great. And on that note, sometimes you got to look past good and do what you have to do to be great. Because sometimes being stuck in that character of being good is going to make you fall short of being great. And I'm not going to allow nobody's nonsense make me fall short of being great. And I don't mean that in a way like, oh, I'm about to fight. Nah, that's not what I mean. And if you don't understand me, then I pity you because you already lost the battle already. I'm going to say it to you again. You know what God says, touch not my anointed. Matter of fact, this is going to be the last example I'm going to give y'all, and that's it. If you get it, you get it. You don't, I'm sorry. I can't help you. I can bring you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. Now, you heard the story about Cain and Abel, right? All right, so you know Cain killed Abel, right? All right, so after Cain killed Abel, God kicked Cain out of paradise, right? He was like, God, I don't want to go out there. I don't want to go out there, you know. God was like, look, you got to go. He's like, no, God, if I go out there, those people out there, they're going to kill me. Those people. That part of the story, pay attention. Remember, they were supposed to be the only people on earth, but he's pleading with God, God, if I go out there, those people are going to kill me. So it's so many parts of the story that you don't even know. Don't judge. Back to the story. God said, nah, ain't nobody gonna do nothing to you, because I'm gonna put this seal on you. Yes. God said, I'm gonna put a seal on you. Yes, he was a murderer. Yes, he killed his brother. Yes. You know what I mean? And a lot of times they try to make us think that it's something we do that can separate. Listen, nothing you do can separate you from God. Let me tell you something. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you did. If you want a relationship with God, you want to cleanse yourself, you could get a relationship with God. And that's really the moral of the whole thing. But at the same time, do remember God put the mark on Cain, and Cain lived a long life. Matter of fact, he made a breed of whole many children in other generations. Lived a long life. Please pay attention to that story. When God said, don't touch my anointed, do not mess with those who belong to God. Don't mess with their peace. Don't mess with their relationships. Don't mess with their destiny. Don't mess with their light. Don't mess with their spirit. Don't mess with their soul. Don't mess with their finances. Don't mess with their job. Don't mess with their work. Don't mess with their gifts. Don't mess with their children. Don't mess with their family. Don't even mess with their enemies. Let me tell you guys something, man. The unexplainable peace of God is the most powerful place you can dwell. But it comes with a price that's so expensive sometimes don't nobody want to pay. And that price is sometimes you can't be nice to everybody. If you know somebody coming to take you out, so you're gonna sit there and kiki kaka, man, look, goodbye, dismissed, expired, denied, back to the dust where you come from, back to the nothingness that you come from, back to the darkness where you come from. I rebuke you, Satan, and every one of your little goonies. This thing of yours, this thing of mine, this thing of ours, it's really worth the fight for it. I'm trying to tell you, like, because if you don't have your peace, you can't connect your thoughts. You can't connect your imagination. You can't connect your emotions. How the hell are you going to manifest anything in your life? Why do you think this world keeps us on the edge at all times? Why do you think they feed us with all this trauma, anxiety, and fear-based nonsense? Anyway, that's a whole different story. We ain't getting into that because I ain't here for the politics and all that nonsense. I'm just here to help you understand some of the changes that I went through, to share some of the processes, my growth. Once again, some of the things that worked and some of the things that didn't work. And I'm telling you guys that being a people pleaser, being too nice to people at the expense of your own peace, dead that shit. Dead that. And I'm not here to tell nobody what to do, because I'm telling you this is all for entertainment purposes. Only you know I'm not a therapist. But my life did not get better until I started just being true to myself. You know what I mean? Like, being nice to you because I'm afraid of your reaction. Man, forget you. Forget you and your little raggedy ass reaction. Bye. You know what I mean? That's it. If God is for you, what could be against you? Fight for your peace, guys. Protect your energy. Soon as you wake up in the morning, I'm telling you, the minute you open your eyes, before you get out the bed, already got your mind made up, you're going for that. And that's where you standing on, and stand on business. And on that note, I want to thank you for sitting here and having this talk with me. and experiencing this experience with me. Oh my God, I love you guys. The way y'all be joining me and keeping up with me. And if some of y'all ain't catch it, I'll see y'all later. You already know what it is. And if you got some positive content, you're doing some interesting things on your channel, please send me a message, reach out to me so I could come check you out so we can support each other and continue this to be a sharing thing and it's not just a one-way thing. And most of all, just be true to yourself. Stand on what you stand on. Everybody ain't meant to be a kiki kaka kiki, just be who you are. Be true to you. Be true to yourself. And on that note, I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say my prayer. Because I recognize the power to declare and decree peace, prosperity, healing, abundance, and all these good things in my life by the living power of the Almighty Creator. And I wish you guys well. I wish you love, and I wish you the same because God is not a respecter of person. He favors the just like the unjust. I don't know what you've been told. But figure out where you stand in that. And stand on business. Stand up for yourself. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. And protect yourself. Spiritually. And in every other way. And remember, he who dwells in the shadow of the Most High God, or he who dwells in the secret place of the Most High God, dwells in the secret place. He who dwells in the shadow of the Most High God dwells in the secret place of the Most High God. On that note, I want to say thank you guys. Yeah, basically that's it. And thank you for joining me on day 12 on the 21 days I pray. And I wish you guys well. Have a beautiful day. And I don't care what come at you today. Any day this week. I hope and pray that God will give you the strength to react in peace. Have a beautiful day. I love you guys. And thank you. I love you guys over here. Like, I'm telling you, man, y'all, I really appreciate the way y'all show up on here and spend this time with me, man. I do. It really touches my heart. It does. I'm kind of emotional right now. I'm be honest with y'all with everything going on, after that funeral I went through yesterday, and it was at the same church that my father's funeral was at. So, I'm really in my feelings right now, after funerals. There's always stuff going on with the family and the house and the home. But guess what? Peace be still. I love you guys. Have a beautiful day.